What is going on, everyone? Commodore Last today brings out my live reaction to In Zero manga chapter 188. Now, it's Tuesday. The chapter is out over on Ziggy. We are here today to read the latest installment of the Hero Mashima greatness. Especially going into this chapter because, man, I've been still thinking about what happened last week. And look, Shiki versus Wizard. Of the four matchups we have right now, I think the only one I can see possibly rivaling it is Homura versus Brigadine. But I gotta be honest, Shiki versus Wizard is the one right now, man. Like, my guy's going in, my MC's doing what he can, but Wizard right now is a man of mystery, and a big mystery was revealed last week. I mean, obviously, of course, we saw him absorbing the overdrive and stuff to Shiki. He has the battle equip, he has the elements similar to that to Witch. And it's one of those things where I didn't want to, like, you know, just assume things because, again, things that look obvious, you don't want to assume because you could be wrong. But then that's the play that some authors do, and Mashima did that, man, because witchcraft and wizardry, wizard and witch. If these two, and from what it looks like in the memories of Wizard that Shiki saw, they had some kind of connection. I need to know the details behind what the relationship was, if they were good friends, if they were lovers, whatever it is. And why the hell Ziggy did what he did. Because it seems like right now that Ziggy took away the memories, or at least he kept the memories of Wizard when he was human, and then eventually when he became an android, stuff happened. And then in the case of Witch, it wasn't that way. She had her memories taken out. Same thing with, you know, Sister, with Hermit, with Valkyrie. So the only way I'm going to find out how things are going to transpire, man, is if I read this chapter and see what Mashima does to me, man. So let's get into it. Chapter 188 of In Zero. And I don't see a title here. It just says new, which is fine because that way I can see what it is for myself for the title of the chapter. All right. And if I'm not mistaken, that has to be Vice. It has to be Vice because you see right here after the little machine and stuff, similar area to where he was and stuff before when we went to his previous place and everything. But let's see, chapter is called 1/10. Okay. Alright, so let's get into the actual chapter now. And you start off with the memory, of course. Of course. Can I get a little bit more detail though, Mashima? Can you give me a little bit more? Because I just need to know, just for, of course, the more panels I get for Witch, at the end of the day, I'll be satisfied because you already broke my heart, but at least you give me those. But I really do need this backstory. But you see right here the two of them in the picture or the memories and stuff. That's Shiki seen through. You knew Witch. So following up the last page we got from 187. And he doesn't look happy at all. He was just asked that if he knew Witch. I am a second generation modeled after Witch. I possess all data relating to Witch, but I have no record of any contact with her. It would not be necessary. I have no record. No, so he did. So Ziggy did take away that. He had to take that. So all he remembers, what I'm assuming now, is that he knows that he's like modeled after her. Like he's Gen 2, she was Gen 1. But doesn't realize, oh no, what Ziggy, why? Why are you like this? Why did you become like this, man? I know the dimension thing and all that, but even then, why? No, I saw a memory of you talking to Witch. Of course. Ziggy erased all the memories Witch and the other Shining Stars had from outside the Sakura cosmos. I think Ziggy did it on purpose. I wonder if there's something he didn't want us to know. So, again, I remember Herbert brought this up from before. Because I remember it was the whole thing after Valkyrie when she died, that even if she were to come back, she wouldn't be able to retain the memories that she did have, you know, regarding Homura and stuff. She would have everything for the journey, but it wouldn't be the stuff that's, you know, after the fact. So it would have been like we would have had a Valkyrie with no love for Homura. But yeah, you know, it's gonna, you know what? It's gonna all tie back to Shiki in some capacity. Like, I don't know why it's gonna tie back to it, or unless it's something completely different. We'll see. So maybe he erased some of you guys' memory. That's a little weird how they pronounce it there. So maybe he erased some of you guys' memories too. Memories of something that he wouldn't have wanted you to know. Okay. I love how, you know, even though Wizard's the enemy, man, he actually looks pretty lit with the equip and stuff on. and you knew each other during the times of the wiped memories. And he's getting more agitated, he's squinting. Even assuming you are correct, Lord Ziggy must have had reasons. My mission remains unaffected. My mission to kill you. Oh, God. I don't know, Shiki. What are you going to do? What are you going to do, Shiki? I need something here, man, from you. Because it's clear as day, Ziggy was definitely tampering with so many things going on. But why? What is the reason behind it, though? We need to find out. Lightning Ether. And he just bangs, zaps right onto Shiki after. Looked like he's going to cook him, but you see right there, his head down and everything. My magic has absorbed all your ether. You have no power left. And he says that. And don't I see a hand on the ground going wham, like pressing up to the ground, the gravity. Yeah, no, he's just basically holding on. He's holding on for dear life. It looked like you and Witch were pretty close. I think you were actually friends. It makes no difference. It makes a big difference to me, my MC. If you were friends with Witch, then maybe you can be friends with me too. Oh, of course. That's classic Shiki. That is classic Shiki. Because at the end of the day, a friend of my friend is my friend. That's how you gotta look at it. But realistically, we do know. Shiki knows that something is definitely wrong here. And that if he were to get to know the true wizard, that he knows that this guy can be good. But unfortunately, because of circumstances right now, that isn't the case. But he knows to him that if you did have a bond with her, there is a chance that I can save you. But if not, it is what it is. But right now, no. Shiki does believe there might be a chance. And transitioning, of course, now we're going to go to, I believe, Clown and Rebecca here. Hey, you see chilling with the rope and whoop. Ah! Hey, man, listen, these paddles, we take those. We take those all day. Rebecca, be careful. The rope puts you at a disadvantage. You need to find more solid footing. Yeah, I know. And of course, you see Clown there just like smirking and all that. And of course, you're gonna do the wiggle yourself, fine. Oh, yeah, they're basically trying to get Rebecca off. Fair enough. Circus tax, fair enough. Whoa, hey, don't shake it. Clown dances an alluring dance. Rebecca loses her oh, we're chainless with Pokemon. Oh, God. Oh, God, Mashima, what are you doing, man? Give me some kind of commentary, or rather, it looks like an RPG system message. Yeah, literally, that's Dragon Quest. No, it's Dragon Quest. That's Dragon Quest. At the end of the day, that's Dragon Quest. We have to put respect on an OG. How is that alluring? Clown dances an alluring dance, and she falls. Aye, Rebecca. Ayo. 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 Yo, you know what, man? You made me suffer for a long time already, Mashima. If this is your way of getting me back in your good graces with the service, we take it all day. We take it all day. When we see Overdrive right now for Rebecca, look like it's kicked in at the perfect time and perfect angle. Whew, safe. No, you're out in so many ways. Your appearance has become more indecent. Poor Pino. She does not want to be seeing this. We already got her with the problems now with the swearing and all that from Connor. Next thing we need is her going down the dark path. Rebecca strikes an alluring pose. No, she doesn't. So stupid. And it goes now to Vice, and I believe would kill her after now. And he's just rattling away with the gun. But Killer, nope, takes all the hits. You see after starting to the particles are coming down and stuff from him. He's gone. My role is assassin. You can't expect me to stay out in the open. Try and find me. This is a game. That's stupid. So now we went from basically a dry. We went from an open world fight. I don't know what series I would put for Shiki versus Wizard in that regard, but I know for a fact here now with Clown versus Rebecca is definitely a Dragon Quest fight. This is like Resident Evil or Call of Duty in some capacities. I would say more Resident Evil than anything else because of the scenery and all that they're in. I have a scanner, you know. Oh, is it over 9,000 though, Vice? Is it over 9,000? I have a scanner, you know, and that thing is gone immediately. That's against the rules. That would make the game no fun. He overrode my program? Little punk. So what? So what? He's as good as a programmer as Hermit? Try and find me. So we'll do that then. Clown is definitely, whatever the connection could be with right now with Wizard and Witch, Cloud and Sister, Hermit and Killer, and then of course Brigandine with Valkyrie, which definitely makes sense. There has to be some... Whatever Ziggy did, we need the answers in this arc. By the time this arc ends, we need answers, Mashima. And then switching over now to Brigandine as he goes for the right. Yeah, and you see Homura block right away, the knob, and she goes flying after. God damn it. Ah! Such power. I cannot parry his attacks. Here comes the left, the whoosh. And my girl jumps up, the clang, and nope. And then she still goes flying afterwards. The angles we appreciate, but we don't like to see her on the losing side. I cannot cut him. No blade can pass through my armor. If you're going to be the Sword of Eden, you have to destroy the armor. It's the only way. Let me switch back. Like, that's all you want to give me for Homura, man? Like, fine. Fine. Friends. Nonsense. It was Ziggy who taught me how important friends are. But that Ziggy isn't around anymore. Lord Ziggy had a short lapse of reason. You see the look on Shiki's face. No. Wait a minute. When Ziggy erased Witch and the Dark Star's memories, it was before he went berserk. In other words, it was when he was still my kind, caring grandpa. Does that mean something? Why would Ziggy erase his crew's memories while still himself? What did he not want them to know? No, it can't be. What do you know, Shiki? What do you know that I don't know because my brain's probably fried already from all the stuff that's the monsters put me through? What are you muttering about? With your ether depleted, you cannot withstand my attack. And eyes went completely black. Oh, no, Wizard's not playing no more. If a character goes white eyes or black eyes, even worse, red eyes, it's curtains. It is curtains. Now turn to dust. And the glint. The glint. We keep going. Go, Shiki, go. Let's go. He went for the palm strike. A palm strike comes in and he bashes right through the whole midsection on the right side. He went for the right side. Absolutely obliterating right through Wizard. A massive attack. He went on the counter. He scores right away, Shiki. Let's go. Kaboom. And that's, what is it? What does it mean now, though? Has the fight ended like this, or are we just getting started? Are we getting started? Wizard's in shock. The black eyes have turned white. The pupil has returned. Sorry, I guess I overdid it a little. And look his reaction. He literally has the raddest face on when the special beam cannon hit him after Goku was like holding on. So Piccolo just like, do it! And just hit him. That's literally the reaction right now. But that's impossible. And he drops. I absorbed all your ether. About a 10th. Oh my god. Shiki is different. That's what 1/10 is? Oh, fine, bro. Fine. Oh my god. About a 10th of that's all, man. Yeah, he's on that level. He's on the level of Elise, Akinoella, Crow, possibly Nox. Oh my god, that is actually nuts. About a 10th of it. You see the reaction there on Wizard, like, oh, no, I'm gonna be fighting Ziggy. Of course, I have to save some energy for that. I thought 1/10 of my power would be enough to beat you, but you were stronger than I expected. Wow. God damn. So in a way, in some way though, Shiki was kind of looking down on him, thinking, okay, maybe if I use just a little bit, I'll be fine. But he underestimated him a little and said, okay, let me turn up. That is actually insane. So again, if he's one of the Galactica, he's got to be able to do something like this. And at least it holds the prestige of the name of basically a warlord of the space and all that, man. It's overwhelming. Are you really that strong, Shiki? Wizard is like, wow. Attention all Dark Stars. Do not underestimate them. And I don't know if he's, well, see the particle thing going up, so I don't know if he's leaving or he just escaped or whatever, but hey, this is just a theory, but do you think maybe Ziggy knew he was going to go crazy? That's in the chapter. We need that backstory so badly. You have no idea. I think, honest to God, if we get that backstory, it's probably one of the best. It's going to be like a top 3 moment in all of the End Zero. Whatever this is that's going on with him is going to be one of the craziest things in the entire series. If he's saying, no, this is not a theory, this might be the fact. This is definitely just not a theory. It might be fact. So could there be something else inside of him that overrid his own programming? Does he have an abyss? But I don't know, man. Because then he brings up the stuff afterwards with Shiki being like possibly the reason the universe will be destroyed. Is he afraid that whatever is inside of him right now? Because then it makes me think about the Elsie thing after, right? Because Elsie, when she was about to go for the strike in, the appearance changed. And again, this is something I've recognized before, that when you look at Ziggy's eyes, from when he was Oyaji, the pupil was there. When he's not Oyaji, the pupil is gone. So it shows that there's some kind of change or whatever, like something is taking over him or whatever. Like, is there a greater, like, threat that we don't know about that has taken over him? Like, applying the whole stuff with Rebecca going back in time and everything, and then, you know, again, Connor switching up and all that and stuff. There's so many, like, it feels like there's so many loose ends that are lying around in End Zero that eventually, once we get them untangled, they all connect to the same thing. This is going to be mad interesting to see how it's going to unfold in this arc. Because then it makes me wonder, is Ziggy really evil? But then it's like the actions that he committed. And I get the other thing too. It's like all the things that he's done, the people that he's killed, the things that he's committed. He can't be allowed to live at the end of the day. Like, honestly, after this chapter, I do feel like he's probably going to end up dying in this arc. We're going to get the truth of what's going on with him, but it's going to lead to something else even further. Like, if there's another antagonist that really is the one setting up things behind the scenes, or whatever is going on with Mother, like, but my God, man, all I know is that Shiki literally with 1/10, I don't know if he went 2/10 or 3/10 or whatever it was, but at least it was enough to be able to beat Wizard here. And honestly, it was a lot faster than I thought. But then it makes me only wonder too as well, because if he had that connection with Witch, are we done here with Wizard? Like, I don't think that'll be the case. It looks like, if anything, he's probably leaving. But then I don't know. Because again, it's like one of those things where the particles are going up. He could have just escaped, because again, they're in the little world thing that they're trapped in, so you could just leave. And the body that's there and stuff is just, you know, there and stuff for the moment. Because I do feel like we need to get a lot more out of that. Because I feel like of all the connections that are there between the likes of maybe, you know, Clown and Sister, Herman and Killer, Brigadine with Valkyrie, this is easily the most solidified connection between the Dark Stars and the Shining Stars of past and present, but mainly the past. So I really do hope, though, at the very least, Mashima does that. Like, I really would love to see a bit more into their backstory and stuff. Because again, I get the more Witch panels I get, I'll be happy. But it definitely feels like it's left, like the book is still open. Like, we're still trying to figure out what's going on with all that. But this Ziggy stuff, man, is actually wild. Like, it can go in so many directions and then tie things back together from what we're starting off with certain things. Like, I don't know, man. But yeah, very interesting to see, though, that Shiki and Wizard looks like it's ended for now. I don't know if it's been completely, like, I don't think he's dead per se. Like, do not underestimate them, because again, they're in that world thing, like almost like a little trap world places and stuff. So I don't think that is the case that he's dead, but he's definitely now like escaping from there at the moment. So I don't know. I guess we'll see after from Mashima how he wants to do things from there, and what it means after, but still, wild chapter. Shiki really is on that level of the Galacticas. Like, if we were to say he's on the level of like someone like Agnoella, an LC, a Crow, we don't question anymore. If he's able to do 1/10 and then go 2/10, so possibly 3, who knows, then he is ready for those fights. Is he ready to fight Ziggy, though? After what I saw him do the LC, I don't know. But at least the gap isn't as wide as I thought it was going to be originally going into this arc now. But whether Shiki wins or not, we don't know. It's a matter of right now getting the answers we need out of Ziggy to figure out what the hell is going on with him and how Shiki and them are going to be able to handle things from here. So, yeah. Great chapter, but a lot of questions that need to be answered very, very soon in this arc. So let me know your thoughts down in the comment section below regarding this week's chapter being 0. Let me know what you make of all this stuff here. Like the stuff that's happening now with Wizard, of course. Do you feel like we're still going to get that stuff regarding him in Witch? I doubt that he's dead, per se. And that really just the body's been taken out for the moment and then he's just getting out of the world at the very moments and stuff. Do you feel like we are going to get that backstory stuff, or like that's going to be on hold for a little while? And what do you make of this whole stuff that's going on right now with Ziggy? Like, do you feel that like there's a darker evil, there's something else that we don't know about, or something that maybe was hinted towards and we just weren't paying attention to it, that is going to come into the mix after the fact? Like, how do you interpret this whole stuff now with Ziggy? Like, what is your thoughts and your feelings on what's going on with him right now, and what outcomes you see going for his character once we're done with this arc? And then also, of course, the stuff with the Shining Stars and the Dark Stars afterwards. Do you think that it's not only just Wizard and Witch that have a connection, but the likes of, Brigandine and Valkyrie, again, the Armor and Sword could have definitely be that. The stuff with Clown, possibly with Sister, Hermit and Killer, like all these things. Let me know down in the comments below. Like the video if you enjoyed. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new here. If you want to be a part of the weekly experience when it comes to my coverage of Ian Zero, week in and week out, over on Azuki. Definitely subscribe if you haven't already. Click on the bell, Shandora, so that everything goes on the channel. With that being said, I will catch you guys next week. I think the week after that might be the Golden Week break, so we may go on a little bit of a break afterwards. And if so, we'll come back, cook afterwards. But next week, at the very least, we have another chapter to deal with. And hopefully before Mashima takes a little bit of a break that he does deserve. He definitely deserves it. I need something to be able to latch on to and hold on to for a moment. So, Mashima, please do that for me, man. Commodore Lad signing off. Thanks so much for watching. And as always, take care.
Going crazy, yeah, we going crazy. I'm with the team, yeah, we going crazy.